Hey everybody, it's Jen Swisher for Beautycounter. I wanted to do a quick video to show you what my nighttime routine is for taking off my face and making sure it's nice and hydrated before I go to bed. I am probably the simplest person when it comes to product use, and so I don't like to use a lot of products. So I'll show you a couple of my few ones that I do when I'm not doing a full regimen, because I think that's more realistic. So I start off with our Nourishing Cleansing Balm. This is awesome for taking off makeup, and it doubles as a face wash at the same time. So for me, that's a time saver. It's actually a balm, which is pretty cool, and a little bit goes a long way. So win-win right there, right? So I will go ahead and give you an example of how that makeup comes off with the cleansing balm, and then show you the rest of the goodies from Beautycounter that I use right before going to bed for the money maker. So I have to turn on the water, excuse that, can't do this without water. So like I said, a little bit goes a long way. So I take some in the pads of my finger, and I start applying some of it onto my face. And just rub it around, make sure it gets everywhere, and I take a little bit more, put over the eyes. You are about to see the most amazing raccoon face you've ever seen. All right, I might be exaggerating a little bit, look at that, hot, right? But so I just kind of rub everything around, making sure the cleansing balm is getting all over. And then Beautycounter makes an awesome cleansing cloth that comes with the balm, and it's kind of a cheesecloth, and it does a really great job at removing all of the foundation, mascara, and stuff that's on your face. So I just go over it and start taking off the makeup. See? And that's just a little one swoop. We'll get the other one going for you. So those are the eyes. Let's get the rest of the foundation off. Can you tell I use this thing a lot? Now, I'm gonna get all red and irritated because, like I said, it's cheesecloth, but it also kind of, I find, works great as an exfoliant as well because of the cheesecloth properties. I'm probably making that word up. I don't even know what that is. Don't you put lemons in them and squeeze them back like the old days? Not entirely sure. Don't quote me. I know medicine. Did you know that ACE inhibitors can cause a cough? Yeah, now you do. It's one of their side effect profiles. Help out a grandpa, a dad, a brother, a sister. So, after I'm done doing that, dry the face off. Make sure nice and dry, so nice clean face. It does so well at taking off all of that makeup. So then the next step in my routine specifically, I love the Counter Time collection, is my restorative night cream. Like I said, a little bit goes a long way. I've had this for 2 months already, so, and I've probably only gone through a third of it. So just put a little bit on the fingertips and rub it in. Make sure to get every part, so that way I'm nice and hydrated. That's why I like the Counter Time so much. It's a really hydrating set of products, which if you're in a dry environment and indoors with air conditioning and all those filtration systems of the hospital, it does really well with that. So the second step I do is the Vibrant Eye Perfector. I have mommy eyes, okay? I've got bags, I get tired, I've got my crow's feet, and this just does a great job at hydrating underneath, and I use it day and night. So before I go to bed and even before I put my makeup on. So I just rub that all around, and sometimes I even put a little up on top if I have some extra. And then last but not least, I told you that one of my insecurities is my white girl face. I get this little redness in my T-zone essentially, always there, even if I don't use a, what do we call it? Cheesecloth in those areas to scrub off. So I just put a little bit of that on my fingertips. So this is Lustro Oil number 1. And it has calendula in it, and it's awesome for soothing. In fact, there's a calendula lip balm that I usually actually put on right after this step, but I ran out of it because I use it so often, and I'm waiting for 2 of them to come in the mail, so that way I'm never without. So this is a dry oil. It actually absorbs in pretty darn well. You can use it by itself or add it in with any of your moisturizers. A lot of people like number 3 because it's balancing for acne, but like I said, I've got a little bit of this Rudolph nose and deal going on, and so it works really well for soothing that. In the next 20 minutes it'll kind of calm that down, And when I'm not scrubbing my face, it's actually done a really good job at kind of bringing it all together. So that's my nighttime routine before I go to bed. There's also an essentials line that Beautycounter created, which is great for people with sensitive skin or don't need as much hydration as I do. It works really well. Routine Clean is the other face wash that actually, don't tell anybody, but Chris uses, my husband, if you don't know him. But, and they actually have an exfoliating one that I use once a week to kind of slough off that dead stuff on your face that accumulates. So anyway, hope that was helpful, that you enjoyed watching me talk awkwardly into a screen and use hand gestures, whatever that is. Anyway, if you have questions, feel free to message me, text me, call me. I'm always available and would love to answer any questions. And if I don't know the answer, I will find out for you. Thanks again, guys. Bye.